There's no prettier place than Niagara-on-the-Lake to get you into the holiday mood. Minerva Ward joins us to talk about some familiar events and some brand new ones taking place over November and December. I checked out the calendar, Minerva. It's action-packed.
Absolutely, Mike.
There's not a gap.
There isn't. And thank you for having me here, Mike. You know what? Niagara-on-the-Lake is such a magical place at Christmas. Everything comes alive, the snow, the lights, the beauty of Niagara-on-the-Lake. And there's so many things happening in Niagara-on-the-Lake. So as Tourism Niagara-on-the-Lake, we are bringing everything together that happens already under one calendar and marketing it as Celebrate the Season in Wine Country. And we truly are wine country. So we're starting off the season with a taste of the season from the wineries of Niagara-on-the-Lake. And these are food and wine pairings at the local wineries. And we're going into the first weekend of December with the candlelight stroll, which is on December 1st. And that day, Mike, what we're doing is that the entire day, the entire December 1st, a Friday, is going to come alive with theatrical performances and live music on the streets of the Heritage District.
Are you closing off part of Queen Street that day?
Yes. So parts of Queen Street will be closed off. We're hoping to have that. But there are elements, so live performances throughout Queen Street and the Heritage Districts. So people who are coming from beyond Niagara-on-the-Lake, the GCA, lots of Americans come for the Candlelight Stroll. There'll be a full day of theatrical performances. The Rotary House tour also happens at weekends. So that day, you could visit 6 beautifully decorated homes. The Friday, the Saturday, the show also has a Christmas plays starting in November.
A Christmas Carol in Brigadoon.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the Pump House has the Christmas market. Tons of fabulous things happening in Niagara-on-the-Lake. The Pillar and Post Gardens will be decorated. The wineries, again, have their productions. The following weekend, the Saturday, is the Santa Claus Parade. So Niagara-on-the-Lake is going to be a truly magical place at Christmas time.
You mentioned Vintage Hotels. They're
Yes.
holding a breakfast with Santa at Prince of Wales, I believe.
Absolutely. They do that every year, breakfast with Santa at Prince of Wales.
The Santa Run, the 5K run
Yes,
is back. And
yeah.
that's even if you're not a runner, you've got to come out and see
People
500 people dressed as Santa
Yes.
running through the town.
Absolutely.
It's
It's definitely something to behold. And again, Pillar and Post, beautifully decorated gardens. Wayne Gretzky, they normally do the skating rink, weather dependent, of course, because we need the weather to cooperate and, fall below zero to turn to ice. But just lots of good stuff going on. So last year, for the first time, we had a Christmas tree decorating contest in the Heritage District. And so in the past, what we would do is just throw in lights on the trees.
Right.
Last year, we said, you know what? Let's get the business houses and the nonprofits and different organizations to actually decorate the trees. So people brought their creativity out. It was competitive. People had, an opportunity to show what they do, their branding, their marketing, and so on. And people loved it. There was so much media buzz around it. People loved strolling through the town and just admiring the trees and looking at the different decorations and how they were themed based on the business. It was definitely something to behold. So we're doing that again this year, and it's going to be way more competitive. Last year was the first year, so people saw it for the first time. So now people's ideas are going off.
I have to mention the tractor parade as well, because this is something that's really unique.
Absolutely.
And this, brings up Niagara-on-the-Lake's farm roots, the rural roots as well. And that's coming back this year.
Absolutely. So to see beautifully decorated and lit tractors, again, we are a farming community. We're an agricultural destination. So it's an ode to the farming community in Niagara-on-the-Lake to see the tractor parade as well. So there's just so much going on. It's the place to be. I encourage people to come come stay a weekend, come stay a few days in a week. Really take it in, because there's so much happening. Do the Shaw Christmas plays, do the wineries taste the season. Enjoy strolling through the Heritage District or shopping at the Outlet Mall. The Outlet Mall is so beautifully decorated.
So much happening, Minerva. How can people find information on this?
So the calendar will be up on our website, niagaraonthelake.com, early November.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Mike. Thank you.